On the glad and sorry. Another of those sayings we have, but this one is a bit more relevant to today's financial climate we find ourselves in. Being part of that cycle of debt and beholden to a system of monetary value. On the glad and sorry, meaning, glad you've got it, sorry you have to pay it back. But that mindset or attitude isn't everyone. Some people seem quite happy to borrow something and pay it back. Maybe not so much these days with staggering rates of interest and small print to screw you over in other ways. The idea of borrowing, lending and paying it all back has gone somewhat out of control. With the general population and their mindset of, it's okay, we'll pay it later, and the corrupt political mercenaries that harvest people's time and money, who have no concept of living within your means or affording anything, as they don't ever have to pay anything back. The idea of more just keeps going. They just add it to the tab of the people and carry on spending, wasting and craving more. More extravagance, more flamboyance, more opulence for them, and less for everyone else. That's what greed will do to you, it seems. Where having enough, or more than enough, is no longer enough. You need to have it all, and for others to have none. That's the dysfunctional, destructive path they have chosen, and it's playing out on the public stage with very real consequences for ordinary people, lives and futures. So, the glad and sorry is no longer within the same experience. One group of people get the glad, and the others are left with the sorry, and nothing to compensate for it or balance it out, leading to what one would presume would be abject misery. While the other group become loopy with their constant supply of carefree, no consequence, spend-happy lifestyle, and ways of thinking, at other people's expense, literally. But the system of debt is how they control most of society, industry, people, and the commercial and financial world, with the new digital component being important to the next phase. But money has been used for quite some time to control. See article compilations, cash compilation, and monitoring compilation, for a more in-depth look at how those two areas converge in our current time, to bring about a new system of control and ownership. Money has been used by many people, ideals, enterprises, and has grown to be quite the tool of control when it comes to humanity. And they say it can't buy you time. But it seems that while it may not buy you time personally, you can purchase everyone else's to run around and do your bidding. So you can free up your time, as they might put it. And because there isn't enough time, it really should be set at a premium, without a monetary value perhaps, but with a more fulfilling purpose. But we are not afforded that luxury in these costly times. We were the consumers, and now we seem like the consumed. Buying, selling, trading, owning, giving value instead of purpose, and if there is a purpose, making sure it gets tied to a value of financial worth, set by someone somewhere. It's more than disappointing to be in a time when we have so much innovation and resources, but to see them be suppressed, hoarded, restricted, and used for control and profit. And what we do get offered is debt, that extra illusionary layer to money, to create more wealth for them and more misery for others. And if they are making money for misery, and that's what they want to do, then why would they stop?